Will be Julie Letterman, Kevin Morgan, and Joseph Pasquale. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, your referee, World Championship veteran, Harvey Dock. And now, the officials are ready, the fighters are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from Madison Square Garden, New York City, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner with his head trainer Manny Robles, wearing blue trimmed with gold, official weight 174.8 pounds. His professional record, an excellent one, 19 victories, 16 big wins by knockout, only one defeat. Originally from Zhytomyr, Ukraine, now living, training and fighting out of Los Angeles, California. The WBC U.S. light heavyweight champion, Vячеслав Lionheart Шабранский. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner with his trainer, Андре Уорда. Wearing red with white, weighing in officially at 174 pounds. His professional record, 30 victories, including 26 wins by knockout, with 2 defeats, 1 draw from Chelyabinsk, Russia, the former undefeated unified IBF, WBA, WBO light heavyweight champion of the world, Sergey Kovalev.
Okay, guys, the trunks are good. We went over the instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
There's not too much wrinkle in Shabranski's game. He's going to be there to be hit. So given that, and given the power we're used to seeing Kovalev hit with, not to mention the boxing skill he employs, if this is the Sergey Kovalev still pre-Andre Uorda fight, the expectation is he'll knock Shabranski out.
And Kovalev begins the fight with a hard right hand to the chest of Slava Šabranský. Normally, I would regard a height advantage like that of Šabranský as a big asset in the fight, but given that he wants to be the body puncher here, and that Kovalev is a long-armed fighter with a hard right hand, I'm not sure it is a big advantage in this situation, Roy.
No, I don't think it's a big advantage because Kovalev's best punches are his straight punches. And anytime Slava steps close enough to hit Kovalev, Kovalev will be in range to hit him as well. I think Kovalev is the better puncher of the two.
I think I see some reddening over Kovalev's left eye already.
I think I see some red in the middle of Shabranski's face. Which may already be the product of some of the punches that Kovalev has thrown. Where did you say, Max, over the left eye?
The right eye.
Right eye.
Wait, yeah, the right eye.
Keep an eye on that.
One thing I don't like, Jim, when Shabranski punches, it seems like his mouth is open. So if he gets caught on that jaw, it's easy to get a broken jaw with the mouth open while you're punching.
Hasn't had a broken jaw in his career. Hasn't faced a puncher like Sergey Kovalev either. Good jab by Kovalev. And he goes back downstairs to the body. Interesting. Kovalev quite aware that Šabranský believes he can hurt him with body punches. And sure enough, Kovalev gets rocked backward on a shot to the chest.
A big jab. They traded jabs, I believe.
And one of the things that happens when a fighter is stopped.
Hard right hand by Kovalev, and down goes Šabranský. Shades of round 2 against Andre Uorda.
6, 7, 8. Okay?
Kovalev is a puncher. one of the things that happens when a fighter gets stopped is it emboldens his opponents. Shabranski fighting much bolder in a much more kind of aggressive way than many of Kovalev's opponents. I know that's his style anyway, but he's landed some heavy shots on Kovalev. It's just that in an exchange, Kovalev's the heavier puncher.
Kovalev knocked him down with the right cross and just landed another right hand. Shortly after that, Shabranski's going to have to find an answer to Sergey Kovalev's right cross.
Yes, he is, Jim, and his legs still don't seem healthy.
See, he's still coming forward into Kovalev's power.
Another right hand, another stunning shot. Down goes Shabranski, down twice in round number 1.
4, 5.
Whatever Kovalev did in response to the losses to Ward seems to have been a positive step. This is a tremendous start for the Russian star. And he steps in and fires a body shot. An intelligent choice after the 2 knockdowns.
Right away, Jim, right away. Punch he started the round with, punch he ended the round with.
A well-conceived first round by Sergey Kovalev.
How do you feel? Are we okay? You want to spit? Slava, you know he's coming with that right hand. You got to be very well aware of that right hand. We need to double the jab to prevent the counter. Yes? Okay? You got to wake up. Yes? You got to wake up.
He see Kovalev with a glancing blow over the top that basically knocked Slava off balance and knocked him down to show you how strong the crusher is, because that was only half of a landed punch. The second one was a little bit more clean, right over the top of the jab. Beautiful right hand, then another right hand right there, followed by a left hook, and that sent him down again. The second knockdown much more, the second right hand much more powerful than the first.
How do you feel? How do you feel? You okay? Yeah? Time in!
Typically, Kovalev set up the right hand by landing the jab. He landed 9 jabs in the first round, doubling the average for the division. And now he jabs to the body twice to set the tone for round number 2.
What Kovalev showed in that first round, which is
another hard right hand,
is that, yeah, the opponents are maybe bolder now because he's been stopped. But that means they're coming into his power. Will he take those shots, maintain his game plan, and flash that same power? And that's exactly what he did.
Yep.
Let those opponents know there's a price to pay for trying to come at me.
Kovalev's last knockout was January of 16 against Jean Pascal. He would love to leave the theater at Madison Square Garden with the beginning of another knockout streak here tonight. Right hand, glancing blow again.
If he keeps landing that right hand, Jim, he just might get what he's asking for.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to set it up with the jab as he did in round number 1. There's the jab, long jab, and when he extends that jab and brings the right hand behind it, there's nothing you can do to stop it. You've just got to hope you can take the shot. Jabbing to the chest again, as he did early in the first round.
As I said, I know it's Shabranski's style, but Roy, are you surprised with the kind of lack of respect for Kovalev's punching power in spite of the fact that he's been badly hurt 3 times already?
No, that's the only thing Shabranski knows. Come forward, get him out of there. That's all he knows, Max. That's all we ever seen him do. Like that. He has a big heart. He believes in himself. And he tried to get you out of there.
Guys who have been in the gym with Shabranski, including Bernard Hopkins, say he's a very hard puncher. But Kovalev is one of the hardest punchers alive. Something he's proven in the past and is proving again here. Third knockdown in the first 2 rounds.
You all right? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. All right.
Referee Harvey Dock asking twice to be sure that Shabranski feels he's okay. Shabranski providing the predictable answer. Hard right hand to the body by Kovalev, and I love the way Kovalev is going back to the body after knocking Shabranski down with upstairs punches. This is a smart fight, Roy Jones.
Yes, the referee needs to get him out of there now.
Yeah, we're done. We're done here.
Yeah,
and Harvey Dock is going to stop it. A tremendous comeback for Sergey Kovalev.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered for Sergey Kovalev's career.
The crusher is back. He promised we would see the crusher again, and that was him.
Even the fact that Kovalev was hit cleanly often in the first 2 rounds might be interpreted as a good sign, because he wasn't what they call a scary fighter. He was okay. He felt in command. He felt comfortable taking the shots in order to land his own.
Boy, what I'm impressed with was how he mixed his punches, jabbing to the body, right hand to the body, right hands upstairs, coming back with the jab. I thought he was tremendous.
I thought he was tremendous too, Jim, and I'm mostly impressed with the body attack, because he started the fight with the body attack, and he pretty much ended the fight with a body attack that led to an accumulation of punches to the head.
It's never good to ignore defense, and being responsible defensively will make a better Kovalev, but for his first fight back, to not be overly defensive or overly worried, I think was important.
He closed the show landing 25 of 36 power shots, 69%. Shabransky was simply too easy a target for Sergey Kovalev.
You can't stand in front of the crusher, Jim. Anybody who stands right there, you see the jab, the right hands over the top. You cannot stand there with him. He's too good of a puncher. He earned that nickname, the crusher, for a reason. Jab, overhand right again. Big crushing right hand constantly was a problem for Shabransky.
I like the little shoulder feints to set up the right hand. He had Shabransky on a string, moving him where he wanted him to go.
Anyway he wanted him to go, he kept that attack up. He didn't forget the left hook this time.
And this was a good stoppage by Harvey Doc. There was no reason to go 5 more seconds in that fight.
Not at all.
What a great performance by Sergey Kovalev. Here's Michael Buffer with the official particulars on the knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Madison Square Garden, referee Harvey Doc calls a halt to this contest. The official time, 2 minutes, 36 seconds, round number 2. The winner by TKO victory. And he is now once again a world champion, the light heavyweight fighting pride of all Russia, Sergey "Crusher" Kovalev.
Final CompuBox numbers on the great performance by Sergey Kovalev, landing 50 shots out of 113 punches thrown, against 16 out of 71 for Vячеслав Шабранский. Power, 36 out of 58. Look at that connect percentage, 62%.